and we're keeping pace with the perfect Inquisitor board. We're keeping pace with it. Look how cool this is. It's neck and neck. It's literally neck and neck. You know, who's gonna win? I don't know. What's up, guys? Showtime here. Welcome back to another episode of Rush Royale. I'm having a blast playing this game, and I think we figured out a new deck strategy. So here it is. I'm gonna throw it out there to the public so you guys to figure out how it is. Now, this game is really interesting. There are phases to the game. There's the early game, there's a mid game, and there's a late game. Who knew, right? So early game, the best card, the best damage dealer is Boreas. It nukes down the first boss and the second boss with no problem, right? Third boss, it kind of struggles a little bit, but it takes it down. But by the time you get to the fourth and the fifth boss, yeah, your Boreases really struggle. So what I found is the higher in rank I climb, the less and less Boreases I find, and that's because the damage scales off late game, right? Engineer, on the other hand, the damage does not fall off. It actually gets stronger late game because you get your 6 engineers connected, you get your engineer network, and they just start hitting harder. But it's pretty hard. Sometimes engineer is not good when you get Bedlam, so it's hard to really play that deck in my opinion. What I found is that Boreas has a new friend. Boreas has a side piece, and the side piece is none other than Zealot. Guys, this card scales really well late game. Zealot, and for those of you in the back who don't know what Zealot does, check out the Zealot spotlight that we did on this channel. But really quickly, the Zealot is a rare card. It increases his damage according to the amount of mana unused. So the more mana you have unused, the harder Zealot hits. So what I've been doing lately is I've been playing games with Boreas and Zealot. Early game, I want to have as many Boreases and vampires on the field. You guys know, step 1, don't die. Step 2, get vampires and max vampires. And then step 3, win the game. You guys know how it goes, right? Step 1, Zealot doesn't really do good early game. Early game, it doesn't hit hard or fast enough, so you can get trampled. So you can't make Zealot your main damage dealer, in my opinion. Maybe you can. More testing is in order for me. But when I was in the lab, I didn't have success early game with Zealot. That's why I put Boreas in the game and let Boreas carry the early game, and then I pivot towards a Zealot strategy late game. This works really well if you're facing like the second boss is Bedlam, or the third boss is Bedlam. It works really weird. I mean, it works really well because your board is chaos, and then you can just pivot towards a Zealot strategy. Guys, we got some hype gameplay to showcase this. For early game, you start with Boreas. Late game, you go to Zealot. Guys, we got an Inquisitor matchup to show you. I went neck and neck with Inquisitor. The guy had 9 Inquisitors on his field. He didn't have 1, he didn't have 4, he had 9 Inquisitors, and Zealot and Inquisitor was battling out. We got some hype gameplay. Let's do this. Oh yeah, the giveaway is tomorrow. We're gonna announce the giveaway tomorrow. So for those of you guys who, on Christmas, so those of you guys who don't know about the giveaway, I'm not even gonna mention it. You guys that are participating in the giveaway, you know what to do, but it's not too late to join still. I'm a fair guy. Tomorrow we stream every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night right here on YouTube, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is New York City time. Enjoy the hype Zealot Inquisitor gameplay. Peace. Enjoy the rush. That was fun. That was amazing. All right, let's get the show on the road. We're hovering around 5,200 trophies. We're having a blast playing this game. The matches are super fun, and every player is trying super hard. The decks are really predictable. You know what you're going against. Boreas Hex, some Engineer with some Plague Doctor. You're going against the same type of decks over and over. We're going against Recipe, Ludo. Oh, it's an Inquisitor deck. Here we go. Gonna have some fun. Love Inquisitor decks. He's using Inquisitor as a side piece. You know, Inquisitor is not his main chick. You know, his early game is going to be really easy, right? He has his 1 Inquisitor. He wants to keep his 1 Inquisitor. Us, on the other hand, we're rocking Boreas with Zealot. And Zealot is our side piece. So whose side piece is better? That's what we want to find out. So we're looking for our empire, our vampire empire. We got 2 vamps. We're looking for 3 because we're greedy. Looking for 3 vampires because we're greedy. Go for our vampire empire. We can merge here. All right, there it is. There it is. Vampire empire. 3 vampires on the field. My opponent has 1 inquisitor. He's not going to risk it because he doesn't want to risk it in a second inquisitor. So he's going to keep only 1 vampire on the field. Not us though. We're going to go straight to max vamp in a second. We're going to have to power up Boreas once, obviously. Let's merge here just in case. And I'll power up Boreas once. And some people like sitting on Vampire at 700 mana. Personally, I like taking it to max. But some people think, hey, you don't need to take it to max. Let me know how you feel in the comments down below. Do you directly take Vampire to max, or do you wait before you take it to max? Alright, so we got Gorgon coming up, so we're going to have to fill our board soon. Let's get some more power on Boreas though. Alright, so we're definitely not dying, right? We got our Vampire Empire proccing. And we're gonna wait, and then we're gonna fill the board, because you know Gorgon changes everything to stone, right? 2 by 2. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna fill the board. All right, we got some summoner action. We'll do some summoner action just because we gained some mana out of it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah, easy. First boss easy. First boss super easy. What do we do? What do we power up? What do we power up? Oh, he might get stoned out. Oh no, he got it. He got it. I was about to say he might get stoned out. Let's upgrade our Boreas a little bit. All right, we're starting to see some Zealots come on the field. We're gonna start hedging towards Zealot really soon. Get some summoner action right here. Alright, we might have too many vampires. Another Zealot. Wonderful. We're going to start powering up our Zealots really soon. We're going to go to phase 2 really soon. Oh, you guys don't know about phase 2? So, as you guys know, Boreas is super strong early game. Super strong. But late game, Boreas tends to fall off a little bit. So what I've done is I've thrown Zealot in my deck, and I'm starting to go towards Zealot late game. Early game, of course, we stick with Boreas, but late game we focus on powering up Zealot or Zee-lot, however you guys want to pronounce it. So we're gonna wait a little bit. As you guys see, we are not struggling at all. My opponent has a lot of Boreases on the field and a Inquisitor, and he's struggling a lot more than me. That's because Zealot does a lot of damage. I'm saying a lot. And my Zealot is powered up. I didn't even get to power up my Boreas. My Beetle is coming in a little bit. So let's see what happens. Another Zealot can be powered up. We're going to swing really hard. Oh, my opponent didn't even make it. Oh, did he? All right, he's going to make it to a Tribunal. I hope he makes it because I want to show you guys how strong Zealot is. All right, Tribunal is here. These vampires probably get taken out. Yep, but we still have 3 in the field. And watch how quick we melt our boss down. And look at our opponent struggling. And we're going to actually swing for some Zealots really soon. We're going to swing these two Boreases. Just, I want to show you guys exactly how strong it is. Which is a really risky play. Alright, so we got a high level Boreas. Oh well. Nothing we can really do about it. From these Boreas. Alright. So we're banking on 3,000 mana right now. And our monsters aren't coming far at all. Let's get another one. 2 level 1s. We don't really care about the level 1s. Alright, do that. As you guys can see how strong Zealot is late game, we're not having a problem at all. You know, if my opponent has a lot of Boreases and a lot of Inquisitors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He actually has the right amount of Inquisitors. He has the 9 Inquisitors, and he's having some problems. Let's do this and this. We got a higher level. But like I said, he has 9 Inquisitors, and we're still keeping pace with him. Tamer's coming up, starting to struggle a little bit, but we should be able to figure it out. All right, so Tamer's there. We barely got through. Let's merge this. All right, good. So we have 800,000 health. Let's see how quickly we can make work of 800,000 health. And 300,000 health, 200,000 health. So melting our boss down completely. We're up there with the 9 Inquisitors. The 9 Inquisitors are doing their thing also, but we're doing ourselves also, and it's a virtual tie. It's a virtual tie. Zealot is keeping pace with the 9 Inquisitors, and we don't even have a high-level Zealot on the field. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? And we're gonna swing these vampires, or do we keep the vampires? We probably keep it. So we're critting for 10,000 on the side. If you guys can see right here, we're critting for 11,000, 10,000. We're keeping pace with the Inquisitor. We're keeping pace, and we're not gonna do anything. Our mana's going up to 6,000. And look at this, guys. You guys, Inquisitor has a lot of RNG. Zealot doesn't, right? Zealot doesn't. And we're keeping pace with the perfect Inquisitor board. We're keeping pace with it. Look how cool this is. It's neck and neck. It's literally neck and neck. You know, who's gonna win? I don't know, but it's really, really close. Like super close. And my opponent is taking the damage. Look at that, guys. Zealot edged out Inquisitor. And the person I'm playing against has a 58% win rate, so they know exactly what they're doing. This is a top tier deck. He had the Summoner also. He had the Vampire Empire also. He had the Dryad. He has the Boreas, and he had Inquisitor. And his Inquisitors, he got 9. He didn't have 4. He didn't have 1. He had 9 Inquisitors, and we didn't have more than a merged 3 Zealot. Guys, I think Boreas and Zealot might be new best friends. This has been a great video for me to make. Guys, if you like the content, sub to the channel. We live stream every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York City time. Guys, enjoy the rush. Peace. That was fun. That was amazing.